Hey guys, it's Christian here, and I have Winter with me as well. And today we're going to talk about do our middle of June market update. We're kind of in the middle of June, a few days late. I'm always late as usual. But yeah, a couple things I want to talk about. Looking at the general market to start with, kind of starting to sound like a broken record. Properties are still selling quickly for great prices. A lot of actually just last month, I know Winter had a couple. Myself included, a few other agents where we're helping our current property owners, sell their property to other current property owners of ours. So really, I think the big question a lot of people have been asking is, should I be selling my property now? And obviously it's kind of a hard question to answer because there's so many factors that, depending on when you bought it, what you paid for it, what your future goals are, what you're looking at, using it for retirement, are you trying to take cash out, put it away, buy something else, 1031 exchange into another property. A lot of factors into that. So we always, can kind of walk you through that and see what advice we can give you on that. But, a lot of people that may have bought their property, in the early 2000s, or I guess not super early 2000s, 2005, 2006, maybe at the height of the market, are now kind of maybe at break evens or maybe making a little bit of money and have been selling. But the nice thing is there's plenty of buyers out there, plenty of people that are still thinking that this is going to continue. Prices going up, appreciation happening, more and more people moving here because of COVID, like we've been talking about. It's just outrageous, and that's why I wanted to bring Winter in, kind of give you a little perspective on what the rental market's been, happening in the rental market, and how many people are moving here and still working from home and making plenty of money, and that's been wonderful and great. So, as far as in the general market, we're still seeing, a lot of stuff going on contract same day, a lot of stuff going at or over asking price. So that's been good. It's been a good time to sell property, and we've certainly had plenty of buyers and people ready to go. So, if you're interested in that, maybe thinking about selling, we can talk about maybe doing it internally, saving commission, getting someone else to buy it. So that's always something that we can explore. But yeah, things are looking good there. So I wanted to ask you, or Winter, you can tell them a little bit. I know last time you were on a few months ago, you were saying, about people moving here and just how crazy it is and how these properties are renting. I mean, are we still kind of seeing that? Maybe somebody that didn't watch that video?
Yeah, absolutely. It's still the same. I don't see it slowing down anytime soon. People are moving, a lot of them from out of state. A lot of them are getting rented sight unseen, which is, record. We don't have that very often up until now. We're probably doing renting within like a day, maybe 2 days of being listed.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely crazy still.
Well, it's good. I mean, and I think what's happening is a lot of these people are working from home and they're coming here. And this has been something we've been talking about with, you guys individually and, new prospective owners. And I think what's happening is a lot of these people that are moving here and working from home and renting are getting wages based on where they moved from. Right. So traditionally, most people know, or maybe you don't know, but in our area here locally, and me being born and raised here, I'm very familiar with, with the wages when people are used to making an average incomes here. It really wouldn't be uncommon to see an average couple, married couple here, working here locally in our local economy, maybe between the two of them making $60,000-$70,000 a year, $13, $14 an hour, kind of standard stuff. So what we're seeing now is people moving here, getting wages, that are working at home from different, economies. And it's kind of like this weird concept we haven't seen before. It's very different, where they might be making $20, $25, $30 an hour. So to them, our rents here still seem low. The prices of houses still seem low. So you have that kind of mixing with people that have been here and are used to the prices, somebody like me, where you're starting to see what these rents are going for, what these prices of the houses are going for, which seem crazy, but to these other people, it's actually really still inexpensive. So very interesting what that's doing to our economy here and the market. So just thought I would kind of give you a little perspective on that. The second topic we want to talk about, I know Winter and I, we don't do as much in the property management side of things here on the day-to-day, but we're here in the office and we hear what's going on and kind of have a good feel for that stuff. And what's going on right now is hot. It's starting to get really hot again. And we hear the AC calls coming in and tenants complaining the houses aren't getting cooled off. So wanted to throw a word of advice out there. And, with owning property and being a landlord, in the past and, knowing what comes with that, I think doing an AC maintenance, having one of our vendors go out, and it's cheap. It's like 70, it's $70, $80 or $100 or whatever it is. At least to go out and just do a quick, they suck out the condensation line, get all the algae out of there, maybe add chlorine or whatever if they need to, clean it out, make sure the filters are good. It's just a good welfare check on the AC system. And as a property owner, I think it's something that you may want to contact us, let us know that you want to do that preventively. And because just this time of year, these ACs are working hard. They don't shut off till about 11 o'clock at night, and they're just on all day long. So just a little word of advice there, maybe some preventative maintenance. Obviously, you guys know that we have our vendors here, and they do that AC check. And like I said, it's really cheap. So it's something that you might want to think about doing. But other than that, I really think that's it. We're still looking good on the general market. We're looking good on the rental market. And if you guys have any additional questions or want to talk about the stuff I talked about earlier with, buying and selling, we can talk about that as well. Or if you have any additional questions about anything, let us know. We'll see you next month.